So we can listen every now and then. That's the voice of Commander Adam Bryan flying the #1 jet call sign boss, and he absolutely is the boss of the Voyager squadron. He's taking his 3-wing maneuver, another looping maneuver here, and then we're seeing 2 solo pilots taking off. A little more pull. All right, guys. Well, we'll then clear the flight line. It's time for our 2 solo pilots take the skies. The first jet you're going to see flying the #5 aircraft. He's going to come just above that radio tower here. He's going to perform a dirty roll and take off. That means the landing gear is still extended. He is going to do an aileron roll, 360 degrees back to level flight before that gear comes up. Gear up. And then right in front of him is flying #6 opposing solo jet, call sign Goldie. He is going to do a maximum performance climb, climbing straight up into the air and into the vertical. There goes 5 and 6 and 7. We have not just 5, but a total of 7 jets here today. And the entire team plus 1.
Holy cow.
So here goes the maneuver called the diamond roll. We're going to listen in. Listen for up we go. So here we go. That is the up we go call, which leads the 2 wingmen up to altitude for this rolling maneuver called the diamond roll. Give you a great camera look at the canopies of all 3 of these jets. Once again, with the diamond clear the flight line, it's time for the solos turn. This time we have 6 from the west, 5 from the east. Upside down, falling up with a 360-degree aileron roll. Ready, roll to the inverted. Now look at that cross. They'll push those noses up before they hit that roll. There's the push. 3, 2, woo! All right, guys, get your cameras ready. This is one of my favorite flyers the entire show. It's going to be filming right overhead. Here is Wobbly demonstrating. Now look close, you'll see someone hanging down on the back of his jet. That's how you know it's a boy airplane. It's called the aileron roll. Spot's gonna call ready, hit it. You'll see it all rotate together. You guys, a maneuver known as the Fortis. Watch his spy on the outside. We'll take his jet into the inverted posture. One up, one down. Looking closely, you'll observe not only those tailings extended, but also the land gear as well. And the configuration the Blue Angels refer to as fat and dirty. Alright, so looking towards the lighthouse. There's the jets here. You see 5 going front as you see look at the lighthouse. Usually right about here. There's the flip. There you go.
Oh, that was awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angels Hornets. So you just call for the next maneuver called the Diamond Dirty Loop. That is the Blue Angels maneuver seen by no other jet demonstration team in the entire world. Once again, looking closely as the Diamond approaches from our west, you'll see not only that landing gear extend, but those tail hooks as well. These dirty maneuvers are incorporated into the show to showcase the slow speed stability and handling of these F-18 Super Hornets in this dirty configuration. This slow speed stability is essential as these aircraft have to land on the rolling and pitching decks of aircraft carriers in the middle of the ocean. As they approach shores here, you'll hear him call, "Up we go," and the entire team will rotate together. So you heard, "Off we go," and a little more cold. The reason he does it in the sing-song style case, that way you the actual syntax of the song. As the minimum radius turn, he is going to bank his plane 90 degrees to his left side, pull all the way back to the stick of the aircraft, and push not only the jet, but also the human contents inside to its maximum performance load of 7.5 Gs. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the minimum radius turn. Look at that push straight up there. Alright guys, we are now back to all 5 jets over here after each side. So we have 4 plus 1. I should tell you guys too, that 7th jet you're seeing here today, that's not all 2 up, 2 down. The double bar roll. Ready for 8. Alright guys, now turn your eyes to the Gulf side because we have 5 and 6 going to be coming in from our south side from the Gulf to demonstrate for you guys the opposing minimum radius turn. just like this. Here they go. Again, here you see both pilots doing that minimum radius turn, the AMRT, and one of the impressive things about these aviators, they do not wear G-suits. They are actually prevented from doing so by the nature of a Blue Angel aircraft. As is converted to Blue Angeling, they make a few small modifications. One of those modifications is adding a 45-pound tensioning spring. This makes the control stick a lot more difficult to maneuver, so they have to actually use their legs as a leverage point to move that stick around. Well, they're wearing G-suits. Any unexpected inflation or deflation of those pilot's pants could potentially bump the pilot's arm and throw the plane out of flight. So internally what these pilots do is they perform what is known as the hick maneuver. They are grunting and they are tightening every muscle from their abdomen all the way down to their toes, which manually keeps the blood in the head from draining the feet, which could of course cause a potentially fatal G-lock blackout. But now guys, right behind you guys, this is the Blue Angels Echelon. Here we go. And Echelon is the aviation term for diagonal. So again, you see 4 jets, the number 7 jet trailing slowly behind them. Because his aircraft is experiencing 4 times the displacement generated by the flight leader's aircraft. That's really dirty air back there. Alright guys, bombing in hot. From west side here comes number 5 and 7 from the west side. Number 6 coming in hot from my backside. Gonna go for big vapors today. It's really humid. Watch these jets. You might see a nice big old vapor cone puffing around them. Watch 6, here it comes.
Dang it.
Ladies and gentlemen, just under 700 miles an hour and then 15,000 feet up into the vertical. The fastest, the highest maneuver of the entire show. Now these jets can break the sound barrier, that was right. Here you guys gonna count now 5 aircraft getting ready for the next maneuver. Call the line and press loop. We'll get to level flight. And then we'll still up we go. You'll see the entire 5-plane line up together.